Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today it is January favourites. I have my little book, which is just down here, with my favourites in, because I like to write them down. I write them down when I sort of think, yeah, that was a brilliant one. I do like to have it written down. I know that a lot of people prefer not to, but I have so much that I want to share with you, so I thought it would be good to sort of let you know. I need to stop that. It really is annoying. So firstly, we should do like a little counter, shouldn't we, of how many times they sort of. Anyway, I'm going to do it in order of makeup, clothing, app/TV, food, and YouTuber. So I've got quite a few in my makeup this month because it was my birthday and it's been Christmas and I've been shopping and I've really treated myself to quite a lot of cool things. One of which I haven't bought yet. I've been trialing it out. It's what I've got on my face today as a base, and it's the YSL Teint to Choclat foundation. Now, when I got it, it was the day before they launched the new formula. So I want to go back and try the new formula. It's a £32 foundation, so I really need to keep trialing it. But this is in B10 or BD10. B10 or BD10. B10. And I've also trialed the BD10, which is one of them's cooler, one of them's warmer. I don't know which is which actually, but this is the one that I think is the right colour for me. I feel like I was matched well. The lady in Boots was so lovely to give me two lots of samples of two different colours, and they're meant to last 7 days, but this has actually lasted me so long already. And I do need to go and get some more samples, so I'm definitely going to go and do that so I can try the new one. So yes, I have really been enjoying, that's better. I've really been enjoying the Teint to Choclat. I don't have the bottle with me. It's just a little bottle anyway, but I just wanted to talk about that. Next up is something I'm so excited about. This, I thought it might be a dupe for the Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop, which is the collaboration that Becca did with Jaclyn Hill. If you don't know who Jaclyn Hill is, Jaclyn Hill is. She is a YouTuber, very famous YouTuber, extremely stunning and amazing when it comes to eyeshadows and looks and makeup. She's really quite incredible, and she's got, she's done really well for herself, and she seems to be such a lovely person as well, and I think that's what's got her a lot of followers. So I thought this might be a dupe for that. However, I've been told since by one of my lovely subscribers that it isn't. It's more a dupe for her Moonstone one. And the Champagne Pop one is a lot peachier than this. But this is the Pro Illuminate from Makeup Revolution. This costs something, I think, like £4. Don't quote me on that. It might have been 3, it might have been 5. I might have to look into how much it was. But I was so desperate to get my hands on it because when it comes to highlighters, silver and gold really don't work for me. But this is such a lovely, soft, champagne-y toned highlighter. It's definitely got a goldenish tone to it without being too bruisey. It's lovely. It's very soft. It leaves a beautiful shine on the cheeks, sort of gives you a glow without looking too glittery, but it also it gives you sort of an it's just a really lovely highlighter. It's not too extreme. You couldn't put it all over your face though, but it definitely it gives you that glow, like you've got a glowy dewy finish, and I really love this. I've been swatching other things on my hands, but if you can see there, it's just a glow rather than, and on pale skin, this is perfect. I always feel like the stuff that I review and I say is my favourite, is good for pale skin, but I'd be inclined to find out if this works for darker skin tones as well, because it is so lovely. And it is such a neutral colour. I think it might do. So please do let me know if you've got a darker skin tone to me, what you think of this Pro Illuminate highlighter, because I think it's amazing. Next up is my favourite mascara of 2015. What am I talking about? January 2016, and it's the Lancome Hypnose mascara. I had a sample, I loved it, and I love the brush on this. However, this is Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. I'm not wearing it today, in fact, but I do enjoy using this. I like how the brush clings onto every lash. I've got a feeling that there is a dupe somewhere for this, and I'm waiting for it to arrive. Have I ordered it? Yes, I have. Waiting for it to arrive because I want to do a dupe video. I really think that the Freedom Long Length Mascara is a dupe for this mascara. Now, don't quote me on that yet. I need to find it, but it really reminds me of it when I had it. The brush, the way it applies and its longevity and the fact it doesn't flake. Everything about it is very, very similar. So if it is, this one is £22.90 and the Freedom one is £2. A £20.90 difference. I know which one I'm going to choose if that's the case, but we'll see. And I will do a video on that if that is the case. Something that surprised me this month, and the reason it surprised me is because I just didn't expect it to be as good as it is, and I haven't heard anybody else speak about it, and it's the Freedom Pro Eye Primer. So I've been doing some pre-recording of my Freedom February videos because it's coming up and I've got a lot of work on. I'm really, really busy through February. So I wanted to get quite a lot of videos done just to sort of get ahead of myself, and the Freedom Pro Eye Primer, because I wanted to use more Freedom makeup than any other brand, and this definitely is the has been working for the eyeshadow that I've been wearing. Now you're probably wondering what is under my glasses. I'm sort of hiding my eyes because I've just done one of the looks and I did a peacock look. You can see there it's very, very bright. My glasses and the glare, which I know sometimes really annoys people. I'm sorry about the glare, but I do sit in front of my window and my glasses don't seem to, I don't know if it's just that they haven't got anti-glare, because they haven't, but I just can't position myself properly enough to see you guys. I'm sure you're really not bothered. Maybe if I do that, could I do that? I don't think that's going to work. So I try and put my head down quite a lot so that I can see you and you can see my eyes. But yeah, I wanted to hide them, and it's not because I'm embarrassed, but it's just that it's really bold, and yeah, well, you know, you'll see it, so keep watching for that. But this is an incredible primer. It keeps my eyeshadow on all day. So I used it the other day for a look which I really, really loved using a Freedom palette. It was the Exotica Doll one. Really, really liked it, and it does say to be applied before eyeshadow to achieve vibrant crease-free colour that lasts. Yes, it does exactly that. I pop it on. It's got a colour to it. I pop it on and then I pat it in, and that sort of makes it a bit more translucent, and I pat it into the skin. I'll just show you the colour again. It's on me, it doesn't really show up because I'm so fair, and I pat it into the eye like this and then I let it sort of dry a little bit before I put eyeshadow on, and it honestly, my eyeshadow stayed on all day without creasing, so it did exactly what it needed to do. Love it, big fan, and I think it's like £1.50 or something ridiculous. Next up is a bit of a splurge item, but because I got some money for Christmas, and I got a lovely voucher from my auntie as well. I'll show you the first one. I got some money and I wanted to buy some high-end things that I've been coveting for a while, and one of which has been the YSL Rouge Volupte Shine lipsticks, and the one that I really, really wanted was 09, and I know that the name of this is Nude in Private. I've worn this so much. I've already got, you know, already down to there. It's a beautiful, oh, it smells of passion fruit. Honestly, it's lovely. It's a beautiful nudie peach. Funny that I would never have picked a nude. If somebody said nudie peach, that's for you. I would never have said it was. But it's sort of a nudie peach, and it's sort of sheer, has still got a lovely colour to it, but it's a gorgeous colour, and I've been wearing it for work so much. I wear it over the top of East End Snob. It works really, really well. And also the next favourite I'm going to talk to you about, but I can't find it, so I'll talk to you about it in a minute. But I've been wearing it with as an ombre lip, just for work, and it's just worked really, really well, and I just love it. They are not the most long lasting, which is why I've used so much, but I don't mind that. I love that I get to reapply it. It's so soft, it's so luxurious. The packaging is incredible. It's like a really weighty metallic packaging. And the fact that you can see the colour that is inside the tube on the outside is just stunning. And I really want more. So much so that I did go and buy another one. I have to say there isn't many other colours in the range that I really like. So this other one was one of the only other ones that I really liked. And this is the Rouge Volupte Shine in number 29. I can't remember the colour though. Can't remember the colour name. And this is much more of a berrier tone. But it's stunning. It's like a lovely deeper nude. It just looks lovely on the lips. Really pretty. They're actually very similar colours when you swatch them. This one is just marginally darker. Oh, they've got that lovely scent. The Rouge Volupte Shines I prefer. The Rouge Voluptes are really thick, creamy consistency. And actually, I find thick lipsticks like that really aren't very nice on my lips. I prefer sheeny lipsticks, which I didn't think I would. I do love a bold lip, I do. But I like reapplying my lipstick. I have no problem with doing that. And more often than not, if I'm going to work, I'm not really eating or drinking too much. So it will last a good few hours before, you know, maybe through my coffee, after my coffee, I might have to reapply or something. But yeah, and I love these two colours. They're just so neutral and so lovely, and they're going to work so well in the summer as well. So there's something about these I just love. This one I haven't used as much, you can see, because I haven't had it as long. But I don't like MAC lipsticks. Everyone that I've had has broken or something's gone wrong with it, and I just can't get on with MAC lipsticks. And paying £15.50 for a lipstick isn't as expensive as these, but these have been just incredible. There's just something so nice about them. Really beautiful. And I want to try more, not just from YSL, but more expensive lipsticks that have that sheerness and shine to them. I do like them, that glossy finish. I think they make my lips look really nice. So gosh, I could go on about them all day, and I really don't have the time. And you guys are going to get bored, I'm sure. And finally, really, I haven't got that product with me, but I want to tell you about it because I can't find it. And I've honestly looked everywhere, so I'm a bit gutted. It must be somewhere. But the Lush Lip Vinyl from H&M in Milk and Honey, which is a really light cream. I have worn it on its own in a video because I was wearing it as a for the 60s style, and it's not awful. It is concealer lips really on me, but not the worst because it's got that bit of shine. But it is a very pale cream colour. But when you're using these, and if you want an ombre lip, a quick one like this one, pop it in the middle of the lips, just purse your lips together, and you have that ombre lip effect. And I really love the effect of the ombre lip. Today, to achieve it, I actually used a Freedom lipstick in white, and actually that would do just the job as well. But I have to say, with these other lipsticks, with these warmer toned ones, the Lush Lip Vinyl in Milk and Honey from H&M is the best. I have to get my hands on another one, and I can't wait to buy it. So I will let you know how that goes. I wore that with a purple one in some of my best of videos. If you look at my Carly Bybel one, and then my best of, I think it was face videos. If you go back to the Best Beauty of 2015 videos, you'll see I did an ombre lip with a matte purple and put that in the middle. And it honestly, it just makes your lips seem so, I don't know, it just gives them something else. It just gives them that edge, and I really like the look on me. I do like an ombre lip. I feel like it makes my lips bigger, more pouty, and just it looks like you've taken care over doing your makeup. So I really, really like that. So that is the makeup. There was a lot, and I'm sorry about that, but there was so much. Ombre lips has been one of my favourites as well, I have to say. So moving on with clothing, and I don't really... I haven't worn much different items lately, but I did get for my birthday these little metal slippers, and I just love them. They are just stunning. They're from Tesco. They're so comfy and warm, especially at the moment when it's just freezing. We have hard floors as well in our house, so wearing slippers is a must. Apart from upstairs, we've got carpet upstairs, but where the dog is, because the dog doesn't come upstairs, we've decided to keep hard floors. It's easier to keep it clean. Those people with allergies find it easier to sort of come round, because I know what it's like having cat allergies. having a hard floor just makes it easier. Also, I find that my asthma's a lot better with a hard floor, so we're keeping it. But these are the slippers that I've been wearing around the house, and they're just so cute. Oh, they're so cute. I love them, and I think they were £12, so a bit of a bargain there. Claire's also got the same. These are Claire's. They're just bigger. Exactly the same, because we're losers, and that's the sort of thing we do. Next, we have the sort of digital and technical stuff. I absolutely am loving my light box. I will try. I don't know if I can, because I'm not sure how my editing capabilities are, but I'm going to try and insert a picture somewhere here. Maybe I'll try and insert a picture of my new light box that I got. I bought it off eBay for 21 quid. They're about between 21 and 25 pounds. Basically, you get, it's like a portable light box, and you open it up and it comes with 2 lights. It also comes with a little tripod, but it doesn't work for my phone. So you've got the 2 lights. They give you 2 lights. They go either side of the box. Pop them on. They get very hot, by the way, so just be aware of that. But you pop them on and you pop down any sort of covering at the bottom, pop your items on, and you take great Instagram photos and blog photos. For me, it's been such a joy to play around with. I've really enjoyed messing around with my light box, and the photo quality has been, I've got, my followers have increased tenfold since I got this. So there is definitely something in taking a good photograph for Instagram, and I just love Instagram as a social media anyway. I've spoken about it as a favourite before in previous months, but using my light box has really upped my game in my photographs. And I know I've lost some followers that are people that are friends from school because they don't want to look at makeup. That's fine. My Instagram has changed. It is makeup primarily, blog stuff, fashion. It has changed to much more. It's very much like a quick blog. Like, that photo represents something I've reviewed or enjoyed, or a face of the day or something. So I'm probably going to Instagram this look. So that's just what I do. And if you don't like it, I'm happy that you unfollow, because it can be annoying seeing so many pictures. But it's what I like to look at, and that's why I've continued it on that way. Also, there's a game on my phone called Twist. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to insert anything here with that, because it's on my phone and I record on my phone. And basically, it's a little ball that travels along these platforms. And when you tap the screen, the ball jumps. So you have to time it right. Now, the platforms can be a little bit longer or shorter. To be honest, there are only 2 sizes. One is longer, one is shorter. So once you get into a rhythm, you can get the ball, but it does get faster. So just to make it harder. But it's really cool. I'm currently on 301, which is actually really high, although Claire's sister is on 500 odd. So I'm not quite there yet. And I now can't get past 100. So it must have been a fluke. But I genuinely think it's one of those games that you just get sucked into, and because you just want to keep beating your score, you just keep going. It's not one of those ones that you have to share on Facebook and annoy people with, but it is definitely one that you can just really get into. And finally, my last one is sort of TV with that, with tech, and we are a massive fan of Grey's. The new series came back last month, and I've spoken about that. But because with watching Grey's before, we watched all the series, all the box sets up to season 10, and we literally were just watching over all of them, just in bulk. And it made us really enjoy having that option to just watch loads. However, with this being the new series, we have to wait till the next week. And it's really difficult to do that. Like, we are really craving that Grey's Anatomy. There's a gap for Grey's. However, we also found that Shonda Rhimes, who has created some amazing TV shows, and she does, now I know her writing, she's quite predictable, but, and actually so predictable, because I came up with, I knew what was going on, but I'll get there. Our current favourite series that we're watching is Private Practice. Now, if you're a fan of Grey's, there was a doctor that was a paediatric, no, not a paediatric doctor, but she was she did pregnant mothers. So she did surgery on pregnant mothers and babies. She did all the peds. She's a peds surgeon. Her name was Montgomery. Addison Montgomery, but she was married to one of the characters, and loads of things kicked off. But she was in the series and out the series quite a few times in Grey's Anatomy, and finally she left. She left the hospital, and she then, I mean, I'm not giving you any spoilers, by the way, because it's just what it is. And she actually has a spin-off series, and it's over 5 seasons. We're currently on season 4 because that's how much we've watched it. And it's called Private Practice, and it's basically about a doctor's practice, but it's all different things. So it could be people trying to have a baby, to alternative medicine, to sexual health, and a paediatric doctor, all of these things. It's not necessarily surgery. It's more about, it's almost like a general practitioner's there. So it's almost like a community health centre, and it's great because there's crossover quite a lot. A lot of the Grey's characters have come in for different things. She talks about what's happened there and what's happened in the series, especially if you know what's happened in the series and then they talk about it. You wouldn't want to watch this before you watch Grey's because they do give a lot of stuff up. It also answers some of the questions to, if you've been watching Grey's, some things happened and you're like, why did that happen? And this answers some of those questions, which has been really, really good. So if you're a fan of Grey's Anatomy, go and check it out. The first series, for the first sort of half of it, you're sort of like, but you're getting to know them. And that happened with Grey's Anatomy as well. So I implore you to continue, because by the end of season 2 and by the end of season 3, and certainly in season 4, you know, it has been a roller coaster, and I'm finding myself weeping once again, crying, getting very involved with the characters. I have my favourites. If you are a fan of it, I love Charlotte, and I really love Pete, and yeah, I'm just a massive fan. And Sheldon, Pete, and Charlotte. But you'll find out all about who they are. And yeah, if you haven't watched it, definitely go and check it out. And then finally, we've got just a few other bits of food. I got sent some teas lately and I've been trialling them out. And so far, the vanilla cream tea is definitely up there. It's a beautiful tea, really smooth, and it's a savoury vanilla. That's how I can describe it. So it's tea with just a lovely, smooth, vanilla-y taste. And I've really been enjoying that. And I didn't think I would. I think it's because it's such a subtle vanilla flavour, it really works. But other than that, our favourite thing this month, and this is me and Claire, we have really been enjoying making, at the weekends over January, fresh fruit salad that we can sort of dip into, and we'll have it for breakfast with like croissants or with yoghurt. And we've basically been making a big bowl of fresh fruit salad and just dipping into that when we feel a bit hungry. This is not because we're dieting. It genuinely is because we really enjoy fruit. Fruit is one of my favourite foods, and fresh fruit salad, it's not just fresh. Admittedly, we use tinned pineapple because I don't like fresh pineapple. It makes my mouth sore. And we use tinned mandarin segments, and we use that purely because that adds the juice into the orange juice. We always buy the ones in juice, not in syrup, so just bear that in mind. And we add those into grapes, apples, bananas, and any fresh fruit that we can get our hands on. Don't like putting strawberries in per se because they go soft, so be mindful if you're making your own fruit salad, don't put fresh strawberries in if you're having it wet, because they'll go really soggy and horrible. Bananas are actually okay. They do go soggy, but not horrible, because you've mixed it in with the juice, and they are a really good and just nice in there. And it, you know, by the end of it, you could use it. We don't, because we actually finish it. But I would say if you had any left over by like the end of the weekend, shove it into a smoothie maker and make a quick smoothie and just finish it off. But we honestly get through it, and it's just something we like to pick at and just enjoy, especially around breakfast time. I love breakfast. Fresh fruit is one of my favourite things. Finally, my favourite part of favourites, my favourite YouTubers this month. And I made sure that I went through my YouTube subscription feed, because there were so many that I thought of and I always forget. One of which I did forget last time, to mention. I did put her in the box, and that is Carly from Carly Pie's World. She's an actual somebody I meet in person. She's a lovely, lovely person. She deserves so many more subscribers. So go ahead and check her out. She's really lovely. She's from down the road in Nottingham, so she's very close by. We've met up a few times, and she's such a warm, lovely person, and she's just so beautiful as well. So go check her out. I'll link her down below. Jordan Bone is quite a famous YouTuber at the moment, and she is, well, one, I think she's beautiful. She comes across really well on camera, and she also has a spinal cord injury which prevents her from, she can't walk for starters, but also she is unable to move her fingers. So she basically has use of her thumbs, and that's it. And she does incredible tutorials with that you know, with that restriction, and she just goes to prove that it really doesn't matter what might hold you back in life, that if you try, you can do it. And I just really respect the girl. I think she's beautiful, and she's very, very friendly. If you leave a comment, she will comment back, and I love that. I love YouTubers like that. Next up is a YouTuber called Hello April. Go and subscribe to her as well. She's got a blog and a beauty blog, but I love her channel. She's so sweet. She comes up with some really good ideas for her channel as well. Lately she did a makeup capsule makeup bag, which I really liked the idea of. I like the idea of capsule wardrobes, but a capsule makeup bag, brilliant. Why has nobody come up with that before? Maybe they have, but she's the only person I've seen do it. So I love that. So go check her out. Everybody I'll link below. And finally, Really Ree TV. Now, Really Ree is a very, very successful online beauty blog, and it feels like it's more of a contributed blog. You've got lots of contributors. She writes herself. She's incredible, and she does her own blog. And then you have another feed where people have contributed. So it's almost like a beauty magazine. So if you go to Really Ree, I think it's reallyre.com. Please don't quote me on that. I'm so sorry if it's not. I'll link it down below anyway. You'll also see that there's something called Really Ree TV. And what she does is she weekly, if she gets the opportunity to, she'll go through, because she gets sent so many products and so many new releases, and she'll let you know about all the new beauty releases that are coming up. They do go up on the blog first, so if you're really excited about new release makeup and want to know what's coming up, go check her out. But I love that she'll show you the product, she'll give you a rundown of what she thinks of it. She has tested a lot of them. She'll give you swatches, and she'll answer questions about things as well. So go and have a look. She does it's almost like a news item, and she'll talk about all of the new releases that are coming out with makeup. Anyway, this video is incredibly long, but luckily I'm going to be in London tomorrow, so I can upload as many videos as I want. So I'm going to be able to do that, and yeah, I will catch you all soon. Take care now, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.